Now, a second proviso. We need to practice Romans 14 with each other. Go ahead and write that down, and let's talk about that for a moment. We need to practice Romans 14 with each other. Romans 14 is a great training manual on how Christians can get along with each other when they disagree about things. You know, how do we keep from coming to blows with brothers and sisters in Christ when we have differing opinions about stuff? You know, and there are things that are black and white about life and about faith. There are hills to die on, but COVID-19 is not one of them. And my friends, say this with all seriousness. If I saw a pastor and he acted like he had it all figured out, and that all we need to do is exercise a little more faith and open up our doors and let's all come together and let's be like it was before, I would be suspicious of that person. While, you know, we know a lot more about this coronavirus than we did 10 weeks ago, there's still so much that is uncertain about it that we still have to figure out. I mean, the CDC just said the other day that now surfaces they don't think they're as bad. And I don't take that, by the way, as a bad thing. I appreciate the CDC's honesty in telling us that. That's what science ought to do. You know what? We've been studying this and we're starting to think this. I appreciate that. We don't need to go to conspiracy thinking to talk about that. Well, you know, the CDC. No. I'm not bothered by that. But here's the thing. There are many of you watching right now, and you're on a side that's thinking, you know, okay, we've gone too far now. And you're ready to throw away your mask and get back to some semblance of normal life. And you know what? I get that. I respect that. Honestly, I do. 10 weeks ago, we were told that if we all just pitched in and we did our part to flatten the curve, then hospitals would not be overrun. And you know, we did that. We all jumped in. Mission accomplished. So if I'm a small business owner right now and I'm watching my livelihood go down the tank, meanwhile I'm watching all these people shop at Walmart and Lowe's and the big stores, I'm saying to myself, hey, I can practice social distancing just as well as they can. I need to get my store opened up. I get that. If I were a pastor, I am, I would think to myself, okay, now's the time to stop issuing the edicts and the orders and the fines, and let's start trusting the people in the churches to organize themselves in a way that they think best. You know, we got heads on our shoulders and we got brains within our heads. Most of us are going to be smart and careful about this. A lot of people that's the territory they're occupying right now. But on the other hand, you know, there are a lot of other people who are kind of on this other side over here who are happening to think that 100,000 people dying in the last 10 weeks in our country is alarming. And if you're still nervous about all of this and you've just ordered yourself a trikini for the summer, saw a story about that. It is a thing, a trikini, a bikini with a matching mask now. Okay? You know, I get that, and it's okay to be there because, like we said, there's still a lot we don't know about this. And there's not anyone who can tell you what the next 2 months are going to bring us. We don't know how this is going to shake out. So, Romans 14 is all about how the unmasked party and the masked party should love each other in Christ and not think poorly or arrogantly or judgmentally of the other. Because you know what? Honestly, we need each other. And we need each other's wisdom to get through this. Our society is blowing apart at the seams right now, precisely at the time when we need to be coming together and be caring for each other. At least the church. The Church of Jesus Christ should be leading the way in this.